to different places, I will still be patient with you. And I hope you know I won't let go.
Hey guys, today we're talking about how to become an au pair. This video is just going to be an informative, straight to the point, nitty-gritty facts and steps that you should take before entering the au pair world. Basically, the first step is to decide whether you want to do this independently on your own or if you want to go through an agency. I personally went independently, but I met girls who went through an agency who had good experiences and bad experiences, and I personally had a good experience jumping into it on my own, and I've met girls who did it on their own who had a good experience on their own. So with that, if you're going independently, you would find a website that you like and looks like a good website to find a family through. You create your own profile, or you research and look up an agency that's going to help you. I personally went to greataupair.com and made my own profile and met families and reached out to families on my own and had interviews, Skype, emails, and all that. So there's both pros and cons to each side of it, choosing to go independently or choosing to be with an agency. It's really all about personal preference, and it's up to you to decide. So once you've established whether or not you want to be with an agency or go independently, you need to decide where you want to go. Where do you want to live? Do you care about language barriers? Do you like warm weather? Do you like cold weather? Do you know another language? How do you feel about mingling with people of different cultures? Do you have a passport? Get one. This is probably another step that you might need to do to become an au pair, is to have a passport. If you're thinking about being an au pair and you do not have a passport yet, your trip is already pushed back 6 months. It takes so long to get a passport, so I would just go to the post office right now and get the paperwork to do it. It's just a good thing to have to begin with. It's a great thing to have a passport, so I would just get one regardless. Now that you've decided what location you want to be in, you need to figure out how long you want to be there for. How long do you want to commit to this au pair journey? 6 months, 2 months, a year, 2 years? This decision has a lot to do with how long the family wants to commit to an au pair, how long you want to commit to the family, and the location and how long they will let you have a working visa. So there's 3 factors with this decision of how long you want to be an au pair for. Most families won't want you for only 2 months. They're not gonna go through all this time and planning to ship someone out across the country to only have someone committed to their family for 2 months. So if you're deciding to be an au pair, know that it's probably gonna be more of like a 5-month to a year thing. This goes hand in hand with the visa part. You will need to apply for a visa if you are going to some place like Germany or Australia, and some places will, depending where you even come from, they will only let you have a certain visa for a certain amount of time. Speaking of families, picking a family is probably the most important thing that you will do in your au pair journey. I'm not sure how it works in regards to agencies, if they pick the family for you or match you with a family, but I personally had to pick my own family because I did not go through an agency. Talking with the family will include Skype interviews, emails, messages, applying in general. Just remember that you're going to be living with this family. They're essentially going to be strangers to you. So it's just really important to put a lot of time and effort into choosing the right family. Picking a family is such an important step, and there are so many factors in deciding what family you should choose that I'm making a whole nother video for that subject. So if you want to watch that, it is linked up above. And my last and final tip for how to become an au pair is, after picking your family, apply for your visa. A visa is another expense that you're going to have to encounter when applying for an au pair job, and that's between you and the family who's going to pay for it. Do not apply for a visa unless you have a guaranteed written in writing job from the family that you choose. I personally paid for my visa. However, some families will pay for your visa. Just have it in writing before you apply for your visa, and a general consensus that you 100% have this job before applying, because you don't want to spend your money and apply for this visa and then they opt out. So that's pretty much the nitty-gritty bare minimum things that need to be done to becoming, or how to become, an au pair. I hope this helps some future au pair out there. Good luck. And if you have any questions, comment down below. And as always, if you like my advice, if you don't think my voice is annoying, like and subscribe.